Where are we now?
So you are in my farm. The farm is called Asaseya Agri Hub. So at Asaseya Agri Hub, our main focus is on coconut, but we do plantain and other stuff.
How long have you been handling this farm? Especially, let's stick with the coconut.
I think I've done this is our 6th year. We started from ground up. So we've done 6 years now.
People from the diaspora coming in would like to know how much is involved. How much have you spent so far in the personnel you are working with?
Well, I would say coconut is very capital intensive. Actually, the entire farming business is very capital intensive, depending on the scale of the farm, the size of the farm, and what you are growing. Coconut, I would say, is quite expensive to cultivate, but it pays. Right now, we've done about 50 acres of farm. We have about 5,000 coconut trees, so it's quite a very big farm. We spent a lot because the maintenance of the farm, you have to religiously maintain the farm. We do insect control, we do pest control at the early stage, we do the weed control and all the fungal controls that you have to do. And all of these things, you need the chemicals and the manpower to do this work. So it's quite expensive, but that is not to deter people from going into it, because you can start small. I started with only 3 acres. Initially we were doing only plantain. We did 3 acres, and then we changed from plantain to coconut, and then we scaled up to 10 acres, and then from 10 acres to 30 acres, and then we now at 50 acres with 5,000 trees.
Okay, that's 50 acres.
Yeah.
5,000 trees.
Yes.
Now, just to give you people a heads up, he's been a corporate man, suit and tie, air condition, swivel chair, and he's doing this farm right here. I would like these people to know and understand how much specifically. Let's start from an acre, and then where you have scaled up to now. How much are we looking at in terms of figures?
So I will say, I mean, my figures will not be very accurate, but I will break it down into parts.
Yeah.
So the land acquisition, if you want to go into coconut farm, you cannot lease the land because it's a very long-term business. And so you need to acquire the land, or you need to partner with a landowner so that the landowner will use the land as equity in the business. It's not a business you can lease for 10, because the coconut can stay for almost 90 years. And you don't want to lease the land for 20 years. And just at the peak of the fruition, the landowner will come and say, I want my land back. So you need to acquire the land. And land acquisition in Ghana is quite expensive. And if you want to buy a farmland around this area, an acre of land wouldn't cost you anything less than 10,000 cedis. That is the time we bought. So now it's quite expensive, and people are not even selling per acre in this area anymore. So yes, if you look at the size, I mean, we bought an acre for 10,000 cedis, and then you need to do all the paperwork, registering, surveying. The land preparation itself, when we came, it was like part of it was a forest, part of it was farmland. People had already cultivated some maize and cassava. If the guys weed an acre of land, they call it ahoma baku ahoma minu. So in ahoma baku, they will charge you like 50 cedis, and in an acre you have 9 poles in an acre. So 50 times 9 times the size of acreage you have is like a lot of money.
Everybody would want to know also that once you are investing money, then as an investor, you are looking to recuperate your investment or recoup your investment. When it comes to coconuts, how long does it take to harvest? And then when you harvest, how is the distribution channel in terms of the sales? Is it lucrative? Are the companies and individuals getting to buy it in order for you to continue producing?
I will say that it's very lucrative. Even the street demand for coconut alone cannot be met. the value chain is so big. There are factories which are, you know, adding value to coconut water, the coconut meat, coconut oil, and all the byproducts we get from coconut. So it's in very high demand. I will say it's quite profitable because if I do the math, right, if one coconut tree, so the coconut takes about 4.5 to 5 years to start first fruition, depending on the type of breed you cultivated. So I would say in about 5 years you will start seeing your first fruit. The first fruit usually doesn't come much, but if you take very good care of the trees, you'll be able to get, let's say, 20-30 fruits per first fruit, and multiplied by the size of farm or the number of trees you have. So if per fruit, let's say in the farm gate price, if you are selling per fruit, let's say 2 cedi or 2 cedi 50 pesos at the farm, you